please. Welcome to the Michigan Fantasy Football Draft.
2012.
Pedophile.
Greg Burgandy, I'm Jason Rand. We're your hosts tonight. We're going to take you through the draft right
How
here from
everybody
Bunker,
messed up
Michigan.
And how everybody got it well.
Shit.
Now, the first 3 picks you're going to notice here, these are all keepers.
Hey, we're on a point we're on right away.
Kevin Jones is retired from the Detroit Lions. Stepped in
Where's LaShore? The second round.
You're already right.
This is not the 2007 draft where Kevin Jones went.
Second year in a row, Mr. Shmoo has the first pick. Aaron Rodgers, typical first-round pick, no surprise there.
Michael LaShore, third round.
Later on in the draft, though, maybe some surprises, maybe not Antonio Brown. Late in the first round. Jamal Charles coming off injury. Some surprises.
No surprise with Michael LaShore, though.
One of the biggest surprises was the 49ers in the 3rd round.
Why aren't you saying LaShore? Keep staying.
And David Akers.
As
you can notice from the white on the board,
yeah.
kicker taken a little early. Although
Michael
he was
LaShore was also taken in the 3rd round, which
Thank
will
you.
be a stud
Thank you,
eventually.
pedophile.
Who took Michael LaShore?
Greg Burgandy did.
Thank you.
You look at rookies taken early, Andrew Luck. That'll be a keeper later on. Good pick.
Taken by.
By Shmoo, with first pick in the 3rd round.
I'm going to beat you.
Other rookies just to point off the board. Help me out, guys. David Wilson by Paw Paw. Good pick there, rookie.
RG3.
RG3.
RG3 over here. But Lobo
To
only
Lobo.
has Ben Roethlisberger to fall back onto.
Although he stashed a couple early trade by Lobo, getting Aaron Hernandez and some draft picks. So let's start looking at divisions. Let's start with the South, where you have Shmoo, Sparty, Duff, and Pimps. Pimps is your returning champion.
Defending champion.
Pimps are known for late season acquisitions, not so much drafting.
Does Gandhi work for him?
Mr. Brandon, in your opinion, who do you think will take the South?
In the South Division, if I look, obviously Shmoo looks strong with the #1 pick. A couple running backs, wide receiver. Obviously Aaron Rodgers, huge in that division.
Huge.
You look at Sparty here with Vic, Green, and Rice as keepers. Depending on the health of Steven Jackson and the health of Jason Witten.
And Des Bryant. And Des Bryant. He's still hurt. Yep.
Pimps, again, this roster will probably change throughout the season. in my view,
What about Duff?
Team Duff.
Team Duff.
Injured.
Well,
Okay.
yeah. You want my predictions? Last, 3rd, 2nd.
Oh, wow. That's
Okay.
Sparties.
I'm going to go with the Spartans.
I do
with
not.
health.
Wow.
With health being the key in that division.
I do not.
Boo!
I believe. Definitely last. 3rd, 2nd. I believe Shmoo Daddy.
He's predicting Shmoo will not have the #1 pick.
The dark horse.
And not only, it's not so much about what he has and what he drafted. He's got Andrew Luck, keeper for years.
Yeah, but
That's right.
He's never going to see the field.
That's true.
Never going to
That
see
is
the
true.
field.
Hey,
Right there,
just
#1
so you guys
quarterback.
know,
That is
we can't see the names of the teams on
It
there,
is.
so you can't
Aaron
say.
Rodgers
Aaron Rodgers
is the best quarterback in the league. Quarterbacks with the most points. That right there picks him the division.
Okay,
Let's
so
move on to the next.
who'd you finish? Who'd you pick finishing though?
Shmoo.
Okay, thank you.
Shmoo will win this
I
division.
thought you
All
picked Sparty.
I did, but he talked me through it.
Wow.
North.
Brand, you're good
We
with
got
high
Blue
school
Horse.
education. I like this.
Okay,
This
We've
guy's
got
good.
Blue Horse.
Who is
Guy's really
the
good.
feeder team
No.
for Paw Paw? It's basically a minor league team. His best keeper he could do this year was Jonathan Stewart.
Let's point this out too. Jerry Don, a minor league team making it up to the majors this year.
That's right.
Coming prepared,
Big pick.
Study
Chris
for
Johnson.
You know what that is?
Lady-
That's me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
Trent Richardson one to look at if he can stay healthy.
Antonio
Keeper for
Gates.
life.
Antonio Gates.
Absolutely.
Vincent Jackson on a whole new team in Tampa Bay with Josh Freeman as a quarterback.
Well, let's look at this too. Big potential, but never really pans out. We look at the posse.
That's true.
Always high potential with Adrian Peterson and
Planning
Larry
for the
Fitzgerald.
future. Always
Sketchy,
planning for the
sketchy,
future.
little early. Antonio Brown, lot of throws too, but not getting in the end zone. That could be a big potential for him that year.
What's the bet?
Robert Griffin, also big if there, because they got to lean on Ben Roethlisberger if he doesn't pan out. So,
Lobo's always planning for the future, but he forgets about the now.
So who we taking?
let's look at the division. We
In
got
the North?
Mix, who made it to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
We got
The mix. coming off an ACL injury.
Headache master, Percy
Headache
Harvin.
master.
A defense.
Defense in the 3rd round.
Sean Green.
Good pick. Good pick.
Kicker in the 5th.
If I was to look at this division, off the top of my head, if Cam Newton can repeat what he's done and Sproul stays healthy, Richardson does well, Gates is healthy, Jackson's good, I'm going to go with JD.
Oh!
Wow.
I was almost
I
winning this
concur.
a few years
That's just
ago.
off the top of my head.
guy-
You, my friend.
Rebuilding.
You.
Rebuilding.
The
was
Mix
almost
will not
winless.
finish last. The Polish posse will finish last in their division.
My prediction, bold prediction, first pick next year, Polish Posse.
Thank you. I concur.
Wow.
Now to the hardest division.
JD, what do you think about that? Being picked to win your division.
When I was drafted, I felt
Now.
5.
Really?
Everything was great.
Wow.
To the
Now, what do you
hardest
think your best
division.
pick was?
In the league, and I'm taking off my hat for this one.
Really? Thank you.
Well, wait a minute. I have to stand up here right now, and I have to point out a couple people. I don't think me and Greg are going to be able to do this division because we're in the division. Which
Yes.
What are
we
you guys
both,
going
we
to do
both
together?
agree.
Yes.
What will you do
We
together?
both agree
Can you
that
talk
this
to
is
that?
the toughest division
Talk
in the
what you're
league.
gonna do
By
together.
We're going
far.
to pan it
By
off
far.
to Mr. Mahoney and Mr. Bowen to talk about.
Yep. Come on,
No, I'm
man.
not
Set it
interested.
up.
All right, Mahoney Bowen.
I'm not interested.
Come on, stand up, do this. You guys, we can't do it.
I'm
We're
not interested.
That's
We
our
can't
division.
judge ourselves.
I'll tell you what. Fuck them. I'll do it. Central Division: Wookiees, Paw Paw, Goodrich, Lansing. By far, look at the board. Best keepers, Lansing. Best draft, Lansing. Hands down, this is Lansing's division to lose. And it's bad trading and bad managing if we do lose it. I'm sorry.
So you're gonna lose it.
I think he smokes
Probably.
What's the Wookie? What's the White
Well, the Big
Street?
City Wookiees would tend to disagree with that. You know, we got a tough team known as we got a tough team known as Goodrich in there. Calvin Johnson, Daniel Thomas,
Goodrich,
which was
oh.
ridiculous because last year in the 2nd
I don't know how
round
they think that's the best division.
he took Matt Stafford and then took Daniel Thomas. Or if he would have switched it around,
I kind of think.
he couldn't.
There ain't no
Anyway,
difference.
so I'm looking at the
It's all the
Wookiees. You know,
same
they're not looking good, but
What's the Wookiees' war cry now? There we go.
I really hate to say this, and I love you to death. The Central Division will be won by
Papa!
Lansing.
It will be. You see, I'm not.
The wild card will be won by the
Kiss each
Wookiees,
other.
and the
Kiss.
championship will be
Kiss.
won by the Wookiees.
Kiss.
I will
Hey,
tell you, the
you're
wild
gonna
card.
have
The wild card here in
Yeah.
this division is right here. It's Tom Brady. That's probably the best pick in the division right there.
Oh, thank
A
you.
steal.
Easily.
Doug Martin stays healthy.
Yeah.
You know, Victor Cruz, Maurice.
Doug Martin
Jones-Drew,
stays
Street
healthy.
Johnson.
Shouldn't- He's a rookie. He's never
this is
done
where we
anything.
disagree.
Shouldn't he try to like prove himself first
The best
before
thing
we?
about Pawpaw is once he gets fit to Michael Finley, look at all these studs you draft. I mean, it's
What studs are those?
Mark Ingram,
Are you comparing those studs to, Matt Shaw, Brent Klink,
McKellar
and
shooters.
Selleck.
Brent
I mean,
Selleck.
again, Lansing showed very weak in the old kicker, getting it a little too early. But when you're
Oh,
talking
we
about
liked it. We liked it.
when your roster is stacked like that,
All right,
we're
so
looking good.
so who's
Stacked
winning?
like that.
So who's winning the
So
championship?
we're looking at division. Shmoo as a division winner.
Yep.
We are looking in the north.
What
do we pick in the
Hunter mix up, bug up.
Jerry
JD,
Don.
Jerry Don
Yep.
in that division.
Feeling
And
it.
we're saying that
You're going to win a
Lansing,
division. I'm going to
Wookiees
make
as the
playoffs.
wild card.
The
And
lock
Oh,
of
the
that
Wookiees.
Central Division that's paying last place is the Wookiees. Lock, $20
Yeah.
bet. Anyone? Now I'll
This is
take it.
nepotism going on here.
Take it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Worst,
best
worst-
record in football, Lansing plays the playoff, the wild card. Wookiees whoops their ass.
Well,
Jerry
does
Don.
what with his ass?
Plays Shmoo,
I
and
need
the
to
victory goes to
understand
Jerry Don. Super Bowl being Lansing and Jerry Don.
I like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, I am a Lansing guy. I own Lansing. Jerry Don is going to win this championship.
He is a
Wow.
comeback kid, baby.
It's
Comeback
like the Cleveland Browns winning.
Dude, you are so awesome
that.
at this.
Very interesting.
All right, so best pick of the draft.
Best pick of the. Oh, I mean, really, it's Tom Brady. It's a steal. Number
Matthew
6.
Stafford.
No.
Matthew Stafford.
No, that you should have had
Horrible
Tom Brady
pick.
right here.
Horrible pick.
Number 6, Tom Brady.
Wow.
That's the best pick.
Wow.
Over.
Wow.
This is a reach.
Really?
Worst pick of the
This is a
draft.
reach.
Worst pick of the draft.
Oh, it's David.
49ers.
It's
No,
David.
no,
49ers.
no,
David
no,
My
no,
49ers.
yes, yes.
49ers in the 3rd round.
That's too-
The 3rd fucking round. He took the
Yeah.
49ers.
Michael LaShore isn't even a starter, ladies.
I think the consensus is the worst pick of the draft is
Michael LaShore.
Michael LaShore
Yes.
by
Yes, the
by the White Street Wookiees.
the Wookiees.
I don't know how you can say the 49ers are the worst pick of the draft. I don't know.
right. And with that, we
This
conclude.
is MFF.
No,
MFF
to our sponsors, Busch
Johnny,
Light.
And
your
Coors Light.
fucking draft is
Welcome
fucking
next year's
horrible.
draft.
And Budweiser.
Look at that.
Next year's draft,
You
where
fucked up
Shmoo
here.
will not have the
You
first
fucked
round
up
pick,
here.
I
You
guarantee
fucked
it.
up here. Your 3 out of 4 picks were fucking
Dude,
horrible.
yours is fucking amazing.
You guys are asking somebody to do it on the
Hey,
fly.
keep the camera on. Are you listening to this?
From Munger,
I got 2 rings. He
Keep
got
the camera
rings.
on.
we're out.
I love it.
Talk about
Everybody
the
goes
past
for
What?
rings. I want somebody to show me a goddamn ring.
hours, but I'm starting to get drunk.
Oh, I know. That's the most fun.
Little-
God, are you listening?
That was fun.
Nobody else was standing up
God,
here.
are you listening? Was your draft the most fucked up?
Yeah, it was by far. It was.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotta be.
Well, let's go look at Gandhi's
3 out of 4 picks are horrible.
That's
They're
right.
mistakes.
If he tells
The
me it's
Wookiees.
fucked up, it must be.
top 3
Because he
keepers.
knows everything
Pick number
about
1,
fantasy
Stafford. Pick 2,
Not bad.
Never said
Gore.
that.
No,
Sketchy.
the way you're talking, you know.
Pick
There was
3.
still
It's
Trent
gonna pan out,
Richardson.
Pat.
There was
You are right.
running backs
In
available.
15 weeks,
Michael
I'm gonna pay
LaShore,
my
a bit of a
44
reach.
bucks and say,
In
dude,
round 3.
You were so right. Next
Matt
year,
Schaub,
I will
too
pay
early for a
$100,
second
give you
round
50
draft
and say,
for a
Pat,
second
For-
backup,
right.
quarterback.
Yep.
Good rookie
Yeah, I
pick
do.
here to wide
Blackman was
receiver.
good.
Give it to me.
Bad offense though.
Fuck
Bad
you,
offense,
49ers
yep.
in the 3rd round.
That nowhere's near a
But
tight end worth
Blackman,
drafting.
he already had his 2 starting wide receivers in there, so Blackman was a decent pick.
Better tight ends on the board.
Yep.
I mean, even looking at Fred Davis. I mean,
Right.
that was a reach. Danny Amendola coming off injury. Seahawks defense, not really known for their defense, but in a weak division.
Yep.
This was maybe his steal of the draft with
Alou.
Roy Alou as a starting running back.
Sure.
Robbie Gould, a good kicker. Owen Daniels, the backup. Owen Daniels may actually be the steal
Better
of his
than
draft
Selleck.
because he's
Selleck.
better than Selleck. So
Brady and the short screwed up. I mean, you got you. Sorry, guys.
Again,
Hey, dude.
I did.
from Munger, reporting live.
Yeah.
da-da-da,
MFL Draft.
da-da-da.
He picked with his heart.